So I'm here in this small little village of Auchnacloy in County Tyrone, and I'm about to meet Paul from the Northern Smokehouse, and it's guys like this that need to be championed. He's got a beautiful product, he's going to show me how to cure it, and he's going to show me how to cold smoke it. I'm excited about this one, guys, and I can't wait to show you. Paul, hi, how you doing?
Good to meet you.
Thanks. The smell of smoke in the courtyard is absolutely outstanding. I'm really looking forward to this one. Yeah. We go in and have a quick look and see what we got on? Great stuff. Fair play, lovely. I'm looking forward to this. Thanks a million, Paul. Now, Paul, I like the look at this, but before we even talk about this bad boy, you've got a beautiful selection of some of the products that you do, so just give us a quick shout as to what we got going on here.
So we've got some lovely sweet cured pork rack, and you can cut the chops straight off that, or you can roast it as a total rack, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
I have some traditional corned beef, which my mother loves, coming from Corick. I have some stout and treacle cured pork.
Fantastic.
I'm basically going to do a plain traditional cured bacon.
Okay.
So I'm going to mix up my spice. I find it better to get you a little bit of spices and mix them
into the salt. Lovely.
First. So, Treyvaud, I'm going to let you do whatever you want.
Okay.
Make whatever your bacon you want.
No problems.
And if it's good, we'll get it on the market. We'll call it Treyvaud's bacon.
I'm definitely getting a commission out of that one.
And if it's very good,
yeah,
you can cook me breakfast with it, all right?
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to use a little bit of salt. This is what my father said that they used to do. Salt, pepper and saltpeter. That's it.
And that's it?
That's traditional.
Fantastic.
Okay, so then I'll just mix it up here. Sprinkle it all over the pork. As you can see, there's no needles, there's zero water, nothing going into this, but pure natural.
You see, and that's what's important, right? Because people turn around and they might see, say, rashers in a shop for this amount, and then they see your product and they go, it might be a little bit more expensive, but they're basically paying for water.
They're paying for salty water.
For salty water.
Yeah.
And that's, so if you were to boil it down and get it right, this is actually far better value.
This is better value.
So I can throw in my bits of spices now.
You work away, Treyvaud, it's your bacon.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Well, I'm a big fan of smoked paprika now, I have to admit. Yeah. So I'm going to throw that in. And I'm going to go with a little bit of the coarse pepper. Put that in. And just a little bit of cinnamon. I'm going to put in a handful of cloves. Now, sugar. Should I put some in? Try
sugar,
a little bit?
If you like a little bit sweeter.
A little bit sweeter. But I wouldn't go mad, would I not? Not on the, just...
Don't go mad, no.
What do you reckon about that amount?
Perfect. And make sure you
rub it all in?
Rub it all in, get every last bit of it. If you can see me, I'm getting all the edges.
This is almost therapeutic.
It is therapeutic, yeah. It'll go in the backpack bag.
Yeah.
It's cured for a certain length of time, maybe 10 days, 12 days, probably for this piece.
And do you turn it every now and then?
Every day.
Every day?
Every 2 days we turn it. Okay. Turned.
And I'm just looking at the difference there. Here we go. Like, so we got mine.
Exactly.
But yours are beside it there, so we can see the difference.
You've nearly got a barbecue-y thing happening there.
And that'd be from the paprika, I suppose. We're giving it the colour and a bit of brown sugar in it.
Yeah. Perfect.
So this is your smoking machine?
This is my smoker, yeah.
Fantastic. And explain to me how it kind of works, the concept of it.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Well, this is where it all begins here. It begins in our firebox. Okay. Where we have all our wood chips in here, and we just light it up.
Right.
Let the machine draw the smoke up through. It just works like a normal fire in a house.
Okay.
It draws up through the top, it comes down.
Like a kind of a vent?
An event, and it just spreads over all over our products that are sitting in racks.
Fantastic.
In here.
So let's have a look at that. Wow, fantastic. So Paul, moment of truth. Let's open it up and see what we got inside.
I'll let you do the honours.
Wow. Look at this.
A beautiful pork belly or pancetta. It's my version of a pancetta. Yeah. Sweet cure a little bit, a little bit of spices, lightly smoked. Something we've been working on for a customer of ours in Corick House. He's a smoked duck pastrami.
Wow.
So it's cold smoked, lovely fresh roasted spices.
What do we got here? These are huge. I didn't believe you when you told me. This is a?
Ham hocks.
A ham hock.
Smoked ham hocks.
That's what I'm telling you about, guys. This is the quality of the produce. Look at the size of that. It's incredible. And that's because it's the source where you get your ingredients from. It's the small farmers where you're getting the quality product from?
Ulster farmers, it all comes from.
They're going to love you for saying that.
Yeah.
Guys, I tell you what, that was just fantastic. I spent the last few minutes in there with Paul in a smokehouse, right? We've gone health and safety mad. Some guy in Brussels, have a look at that. Guys, today just keeps getting better and better. Just finishing filming down with Paul doing the curing and the salting of the pork. And we've been given access to this stunning private estate in Aher Castle. It's absolutely breathtaking, but you know what they say, guys, there's no such thing as a free meal. So while I'm here rambling on and the guys are off getting their little scenic shots, I said, Paul, lug all the stuff into the background. He's setting up, I think he's done. Let's go cook this dish and have a bit of fun. Paul, I promised you I need to return the favour after you doing everything for me. So I'm going to do a simple thing. I said, a Dublin guy, living in Kerry, coming up to Tyrone, taking a classic French dish, and oui, monsieur, I am going to do it 10 times better than les French, okay? So wait, you see this. We got a simple, we're going to do like a cassoulet, a bean cassoulet. Now, the French would traditionally do, maybe say something like a confit of duck. We're just going to do it with the beans, and we're going to take your beautiful Toulouse sausage and put it all together. How does that sound?
Sounds great, sounds fantastic.
So we got very simple pan for our sausages to get going, and a little bit of pan here with a bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter, okay? And we're gonna get cracking. It's a bit windy here now, but that's perfect. So what I've done is your beautiful smoked pancetta.
Looks good, smells good.
Smells good. So we just do like a kind of a small chop because I want to taste it, you know, I want to see it. I don't want it kind of disappearing into the pan and gone. I want to actually be able to see it. So we just do a nice little chop there. I've already diced up an onion, a red onion, and if you're watching Cooking with Treyvaud, guys, all the time, if it's not a red onion and it's a white onion, that's no problems at all. That's the beauty of cooking, isn't it? So we've got just a clove of garlic, back of the knife, and we're just going to crush it down a little bit. And that's going to start off this beautiful cassoulet. So we're going to put in the sausages now. A little bit of a sizzle.
I thought the pressure was off me, but...
Well, hey, you're a chef as well, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
So once a chef, always a chef. And because these sausages, the size of them, if you were doing these at home in the barbecue, you might maybe parboil them beforehand or something like that.
Recommend that.
Yeah, and then just finish it off. But we're out in the wild here, guys, so we're just going to cook with what we've got. So it's going to take a few minutes. And we've got our lovely oil there going in. So I'm basically going to pick up the pancetta. Beautiful.
Smells good already.
It does, doesn't it? You get a little bit of a sizzle. That's what they all say. Ooh, that's what you want, the sizzle. So we better do what they all say. So a little bit of flaked rock salt and a little bit of the cracked black pepper. Beautiful. And just in on the cassoulet, everyone's going on about fresh herbs, but so many people don't have fresh herbs. Dried herbs I actually think that's a beautiful flavour off. So we're putting in maybe just something like a pinch or so or something like that. So what we're going to do is just going to stir this off. We're going to give it a minute or two to kind of soften the onions, to crisp up the pancetta before we take it to the next stage. We might swap these guys over here.
I'll look after this one.
You're going to look after that. Excellent. So what we do is we're going to sweat that down for 3 or 4 minutes. We're going to let the sausages come up, and then we're going to add in our beans and our tomatoes and everything else.
Great. Fantastic.
So Paul, we've sweated down for a couple of minutes. Pancetta's crisping up a little bit.
Beautiful.
So we're getting along nicely. So we've softened that down there, and that's about 3 or 4 minutes. And the smell, even in the middle here, the smoke, the herbs, the onion, the garlic. But look at this. Cook it slow, bring the heat through it so we don't burn the outside and then the inside is still raw. So bring it up nice and slow. Would that be good?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And I said on the barbecue, maybe parboil it. So our cassoulet is ready to go to the next stage. About maybe a tablespoon of tomato puree. And now we just get a simple tin of chopped tomatoes and goes straight in like that. And we want that now, bring that up to full blast, guys, so that the water in the tomato concentrates and we really get a lovely cassoulet flavour out of it. But that is fantastic. So we're going to let that just simmer away for about maybe 6 or 7 minutes. You'll see when it's done. And these sausages are going to continue cooking away beautifully. So, Paul, nearly there, as we can see. All the liquid from the tomatoes really concentrating now, guys, and we're really getting the flavour. But I always say, guys, taste, 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 always as you go along. Here, try tasting that.
Lovely.
You might need a little bit of...
A touch of pepper, maybe?
A touch of pepper.
A touch of pepper, maybe, for me.
There's always an expert. A touch of pepper. Tell you what, touch of pepper. You're dead right. Great. I like it.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Now, so we're nearly good to go, but it is a bean cassoulet, and this is the difference, guys. The tinned beans that we're going to put in. Okay, so they just need to be warmed through. And if you had to put them in at the start, they just turn to mush. So we just want to warm them through nicely in the kind of tomato base that we've got in there with the smoked pancetta. So we're just gonna move that around and get it to warm through. And we're about a minute or two away. Gonna bring that up, that's looking good. Our sausages are good. And it's time to plate up, as the fella says.
Great.
Let's get going. So, let's get our plate.
Beautiful.
And let's just put the bean casserole right into the middle of the plate. And we're gonna get 1 Toulouse sausage. And we'll put another one right on top. Now, Paul, let's go try it.
Let's go.
Paul, I've had an absolute fantastic morning, guys. It was absolutely brilliant seeing how this product was made from start to finish. The passion, we're in a beautiful location. It's almost romantic.
Nearly romantic.
Almost romantic. That's why I said we just go with one plate. But now, the moment of truth, guys, we're going to try the sausage and see, is this man worthy of the award that he got? So let's check it out. I'm going to try the sausage first. Paul, you have an amazing sausage. I'm sorry. It's just, that is, the quality of that is just absolutely, guys, you got to try this. Trust me, this is an amazing product. But don't go anywhere, because coming up after the break, don't forget we took the ham hocks, and I'm going to go to Tyrone's only 4-star hotel, and there's a man there who's going to show me how to cook it. I can't wait to see it. See you in a few minutes, guys. Guys, welcome back. While you've been making the tea, I made the short trip right here to this beautiful 4-star hotel here in Tyrone, Corick House. And I'm gonna meet David, who's the head chef in here, and he's gonna show me some foraging, some great crack. We're gonna have a trip. Come on, Carl, keep up, man. We're gonna have a great laugh. He's gonna show me, he's gonna cook me a dish. Remember the hocks that we got off Paul? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do here. Something fantastic. Come on, Carl, keep up with me. This is gonna be fun. So guys, I'm gonna check into the original entrance of the building, and look who's here to meet me. Looks like the gardener. How are you doing? Hi, how you doing? How's things? Paul. I'm here to meet David, head chef.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right. I guess the attire got you, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm running a bit late, so sorry about that.
You're forgiven.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Look, let me check in, dump the bag. You got a couple of things planned for me?
I definitely do. So we're going to head around to the walled garden.
Beautiful.
It's been here since the early 1800s.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah?
Well,
so why don't you check in?
Great.
Please don't be long.
I won't. 2 minutes. I just do the hair, I'll be straight back.
No problem. See you then.
Dave, I'm dressed for the occasion, and I'm in your hands. Where are we going?
Follow me, we'll head around to the walled garden.
Sounds cool.
All right, Paul, follow me.
Whoa. What a view.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Can you see this from the kitchen?
Just about.
Yeah, well, that's enough. How do you do any work when you're looking at this?
I don't. Look, I'm always in the wellies. Don't tell the boss that.
I love it all. This is just, it's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking, yeah. Cool.
I mean, the grounds themselves were at one time 35,000 acres.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That's huge.
So,
because there's a lot of history here, isn't there?
There's heaps of history here.
Yeah.
I mean, this house itself has gone through such a transformation. The last 30 years has been astonishing.
Yeah.
At one stage, there were 8 families living up in an almost dilapidated state of a house.
Crikey.
And then the family that have got it now have absolutely brought it to life.
That's incredible. Well, I tell you what, let's head on down. We're near the herb garden now, and we'll have a good old look down here. So here we are, Dave. This is the wall garden. You come down here every day and get your old fresh herbs.
Yeah, I do.
Beautiful.
I certainly do.
We've got some beautiful parsley.
It's vibrant, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Good manure.
Yeah, good manure. Do you know what
I learned about that in Ireland? Good manure.
The fashion nowadays is everybody uses flat leaf parsley. Yeah. But guys, look, it's like me. I might be old, but I still have a pack and old punch. That's the classic parsley, guys. Trust me, don't be... Smell it?
Lovely.
Beautiful. In a bacon and white sauce with a little bit of parsley. Can't beat it. What else have we got?
Some sage.
It's beautiful. What would you put that in? A bit of pork or something?
Goes in our stuffing.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah? Chicken with our goes in our stuffing with
a bit of rosemary. Looks fantastic. You got a few more bits and pieces down here.
Yeah, just have a look at that rosemary. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I love making oils out of that, like, garlic and rosemary oil. Yeah.
Really good oils, is it?
Fantastic.
What about this? Is that rosemary too?
Bit more rosemary. Look at that.
Have you seen them before?
In your own little... I love it. I love it, huh? David was out at about 7 o'clock this morning. We got a beautiful little truffle here, guys. Oh, wow. Definitely have to do something with that.
I think we'll find something to do with it.
I love it, I love it. Nice touch. Nice touch, my friend.
You know, I mean, coming from Australia, we've got great produce. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But and I'm passionately Australian. However, coming to Ireland, you know, it's almost like a nursery rhyme for me, like something to see in a fairy tale, because everything's so ancient and old, and everything's been here for so long. I mean, this actual garden wall has been here from the early 1800s.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, the reason they built it is over the late winter months.
Yeah.
You know, it holds the heat, so they can grow some things, especially when there was famines, that could actually keep them alive.
Keep them going.
You know, this was a necessity. So this is lemon thyme down here.
Beautiful.
This is only new. It's just starting to come through.
Yeah.
It's a variegated variety, so it doesn't look like usual green one. Smell that.
Oh, wow.
Lovely.
It's really citrusy. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And you got the thyme here now that's coming into flower as well.
Yeah, we use those flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Garnish some of our plates and some of our soups.
Beautiful. Well, like, it's totally, like, completely edible, guys. If you ever see them around or if you're growing them, don't be afraid. Take off the flower. Absolutely fantastic. The flavour of it is amazing. Well, I tell you what, Dave, you're spoiled for choice here.
I am.
You're telling me there's even more that you got here, and we can go foraging on the grounds?
Foraging, there's wild varietals that we can get.
Wow.
All right, mate, after me.
Yeah, you go first. I had this great thing when I was flying in airplanes.
Yeah. What was that?
One of my mates has a huge ass. And I always said, you sit in front of me, because if the plane crashes, I get a soft landing.
Yeah,
so
thanks.
You go first, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Treyvaud. You know, this time of year, we're just down to the last boundary of wild garlic, so everything's starting to overgrow it. It's quite a competitive little landscape here. So.
And what will the season be? It's kind of like maybe end March, depending on time, right up until...
Yeah, I mean, look, from what I've read and being from Australia, and this has been new to me, is when the bluebells come out, that's where you find them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, little fern forest.
Yeah.
Now, can you smell it?
You can, actually.
We look in here. There we go, smell that, Treyvaud.
And do you know what I love about it? It's so subtle. I mean, you wouldn't pick up a clove, well, I do because I love garlic, but most people wouldn't pick up a clove of garlic. But this is you would, you know, and I don't know if we can get that on camera as well, just to kind of see it. And when it flowers out as well, we've missed the flowering season, but you get lovely kind of white flowers, and they're beautiful, to eat on top of the salad and everything. It's gorgeous. It's just such a light, and there's so much you can do. You can do pesto, you can put into your pastas, the choices endless. Or I got you a couple of hocks off Paul from earlier on. Yeah, a couple of nice smoked hocks. And a bit of wild garlic. Yeah. I'm
going to make a beautiful soup with wild garlic and some nice rooster potatoes.
Oh, beautiful.
Good Irish potatoes.
Yeah.
And we're going to smoke some of Paul. We're going to poach some of Paul's smoked hocks.
Beautiful.
And we're going to flake it off the bone and put it through the soup. A little bit of chive creme fraiche. And we'll make a little oil out of this.
Oh, wow. Dave, we are back in the beautiful Corick House Hotel.
We're going to poach these pork hocks.
Lovely.
Just in a nice little bouillon. And what we'll do is we'll flake it apart. With the wild garlic, we're going to make what's called a chlorophyll. And then what we'll do a Gruyere cheese toasty, which is from...
my hometown.
Exactly.
My dad's hometown.
So I'm going to leave that to you.
Perfect, no problem.
We've made some beautiful focaccia.
I was looking at this. This is absolutely stunning. Check this out, guys. And it's still warm. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave that up to you. And we'll put it all together. It should be really quick and really exciting.
Well,
and most of all, it's a taste of spring.
So when you're doing a bouillon like this, guys, okay, it's small. It doesn't matter if it's small, big, or whatever, because we're not going to actually use. It's only to enhance the flavour. Is that fair enough to say? Simple dice like that. In we go. Can you get over the size of these hocks? They're massive.
They're local.
Yeah, local.
Definitely.
About 2 hours to cook, maybe.
2.5 maximum.
Very good. So we throw them in. Now we've got the chicken stock, which you're going to use for your soup.
Certainly will.
And we're just putting in simple water into this and a couple of other flavours into it.
Just some thyme, some bay leaves, just lovely aromatics. So over the slow cooking, it'll slowly bring out those natural flavours.
Big handful of thyme.
Lovely.
Going to throw in a few bay leaves. Parsley, we got from your herb garden.
We certainly did.
Will I put a few cracks of black pepper in?
Perfect. And a little bit of white wine vinegar.
So about what, tablespoon or two? You tell me when.
Maximum. That's perfect.
I'm
going to take you through a soup. It's very, very simple. So we've got some olive oil. To that we're going to add some French shallots.
Beautiful.
So it doesn't need to be perfectly cut. Some garlic, There's some chicken stock there which we've made. Would you like to add that?
So I throw it all in, will I?
Yep.
So we've got everything in, we've got our chicken stock. Let's make our homemade lid.
Perfect.
So this is what we're going to get, the hock here, guys. And what'll I do? I'll take off the skin?
Yeah, take off the skin. We blitz it, bit of seasoning, and we're almost there. All right, mate, so while you're doing that, I'll look after the creme fraiche.
Fantastic.
Do you mind to pass me that creme fraiche there?
No worries at all.
That's from your neck of the woods. So we'll get some Tipperary creme fraiche.
And a little bit of chives.
A little bit of sea salt.
Lovely.
A grind of pepper.
Now, we're going to cut this bad boy open. You want me to crust on or off?
Crust off, please.
Off.
There's only one way and it's perfection.
Oh.
And there's a little treat for you there.
My truffle. Will I put a little bit of that in as well, will I?
I'd love you to.
Yeah, cool.
It'll melt through with the Gruyere.
So we got a bit of butter. We're going to put in a good slab of butter. This is the real McCoy. This is the good Gruyere.
It really is.
I'm impressed. So we're basically going to put this on. Oh, I forgot my truffle. You want me to put a little bit of this in?
A little bit of truffle would be lovely on it. Just melt through, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do they find truffles in Kerry?
We do in shops, yeah. It always amazes me how the French are like, I always go on about the French because I just love how much they love about food, but how they go out looking for their truffles all the time, and it's not really big here. I'm amazed, like, you know, there's not a lot of guys going out kind of with their pigs or with their dogs trying to find them. But
there are wild truffles in the UK and in Ireland, in fact, but you need a good pig to find them or a good dog, and unfortunately all the pigs end up like that.
Yeah. So we're going to put this butter side down, and then I'm going to put another bit of butter on top. Just going to put a little bit of pressure on that now to melt us down.
So we just want to try and break that down, a nice puree. Not too thin, not too thick.
Right.
Usual story.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Looks very good.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks spot on to me. Do we have a spoon somewhere? We just show the guys at home. We're basically just giving it a nice blitz. So, look at that. Perfect consistency. Like you said, not too thick, not too thin.
A little bit of sea salt and cracked pepper.
Okay. There you are. You do the pepper and I'll do the salt.
We're going to add the chlorophyll, which we spoke about. Okay, so we're just going to add that in. So that's, like I said, it's like an artist's paint.
Yeah.
Nature's bounty.
Beautiful.
Then we'll just combine it gradually. And all of a sudden we've got a beautiful green soup, full of garlic flavour, full of nutrients.
I love it.
We're almost ready to serve.
Almost ready.
We've got some
Very
pork hot there.
Yeah.
You might put a little bit in the soup here just to warm it through.
Okay. Little handful like that.
Yeah. Well, it depends how much you're going to eat, Treyvaud.
Well, I am hungry. I am hungry. We've been out all day. Guys, if you could only smell this, I'm telling you, it's absolutely fantastic. We're outdoors and it's still wafting through the area. It's just beautiful.
You can smell the pork hot coming through, that nice smoky flavour.
Really good.
You've got a toasty which we'll serve with it.
Do you want me to cut it? We want to put that on the plate?
Just on the side would be great.
Very good. Let's go very fancy. Cut it in quarters.
Oh, a little bit of chives, which marries in with that garlic family.
Lovely.
Throw the rest back in there.
Absolutely, waste nothing.
Exactly. Nice dollop of creme fraiche.
A little bit of hock on top.
That'd be lovely.
Like that. You happy with that?
Look at that, a little bit of chive oil, just to bring it together. Spring and summer on a plate in Ireland. That's my interpretation, an Aussie in Ireland, and that's what I come up with.
Well, I can't wait to get stuck in. Dave, thanks so much. I've had an absolute brilliant time. You've been so welcoming here in the Corick House Hotel. Really had a brilliant time. Can't wait for dinner tonight, but I can't wait to get stuck into this because it's just fantastic and it smells amazing. So looking forward to it.
Thanks very much. We've loved having you here and welcome back anytime you want.
Thank you very much. Dave, you know what they say? The proof is in the pudding.
Sure is.
Well, the proof is going to be in the soup, so let's get stuck in and try this.
Please do.
Thanks so much, guys. What a day. What an absolute day. Oh, man. That is so good. So you're getting all the flavours of everything. The wild garlic, the hock, everything. Man, that is fantastic.
It's a marriage made in heaven, isn't it?
I'm telling you what. I can't thank you enough for today. A wee bite of my little cheese toasty and truffles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Man, that is fantastic. You're a gent.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dave. Thanks
all the
a million.
best here.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I've had an absolute blast. I'm having so much fun. But there's so much more to come because next week you guys are going to want to come back here again and see where Treyvaud Travels is bringing you. All these guys in their camper vans and their Harley Davidsons. This is how I'm getting around. See you next week, guys, for Treyvaud Travels.